The man lay flat on the ground, not daring to move, because he was trapped on the edge of a cliff. Above him was loose sand, below were sharp, jagged rocks. To avoid falling to his death, Jack clung tightly to the ground, but the sand offered no support. It kept sliding down, and Jack began to slip with it. His cries for help echoed across the coastline, but no one answered. As he neared the drop, he pressed his face against the ground to stop himself from sliding. His phone rang from inside his bag. Jack tried to steady his breathing. His right hand gripped the sand tightly, while his left hand reached slowly toward the bag. The moment his fingers touched the phone case, his right hand gave out. His whole body slid several meters downward. He stopped right at the edge. Voices in his head urged him to give up. Waves kept crashing against the rocks below. Jack seemed to be muttering something. He was counting the timing of the waves. He figured if he fell right as the wave hit, the impact would be softer. After countless calculations, Jack figured out the waves hit every 8 seconds. He let go. The result was better than expected. The wave absorbed most of the impact. Jack was still alive. He climbed onto the rocks and checked his injuries. Only his palm had been cut, but as he stood up, he heard a cracking sound from his thigh, then collapsed on the shore. When he woke up, an entire day had passed. Suddenly, he felt a sharp pain in his waist. He checked his body. There was a deep gash on his right hand. Then he noticed his waist was also bleeding. Jack began to regret jumping from the cliff. He tried to stand up and leave, but realized nothing moved except for his toes. Then he remembered something. Jack took off his backpack, used his teeth to pull the zipper open, and grabbed his phone from inside. He tried to call for help, but the phone wouldn't turn on. It had been soaked for too long. Jack threw the phone aside. He looked back into the bag, but aside from a book, there was nothing that could help him. He looked around desperately and shouted toward the top of the cliff, but no one responded. Jack wrapped his injured hand with his shirt, then lay helplessly on the rocks. He scanned the surroundings. The cliff was steep and far too high. Climbing back up was impossible, but swimming to the island across the sea seemed doable. Jack headed for the island. The waves kept crashing against him. His body was badly wounded. After swallowing several mouthfuls of water, his strength began to fade. Jack slowly sank beneath the surface. Then he thought of his fiancée. That thought gave him the strength to swim upward. Thankfully, he made it to the island. Just as he was about to rest, the phone rang in the distance.